Hello everyone, you're watching Jebooutdoors channel, and today we're going to be talking about wilderness survival knives. First off, I want to start with my veteran absolute champion, which have seen, what is it? Let me show you a closer look. Have seen buttoning, beating, cutting, using as a axe. You can check my playlist. I used this knife in many different scenarios, and it survived. I sharpened it so many times, but it's not wearing out. Had my handle damaged over here as well, but it still lives, and it's one of the best knives I had, which was used and abused and survived. So this knife with me is probably 3 years now, maybe over, and it's been used like almost daily. It already deserved to be in a honor board. Price wise, it was around probably 25 to 30 bucks, which is not expensive, but you know, it proved to be worse. My next one, also from the veterans, is my Mora knife, which is sharp. You can believe me on that. I did so many whittling projects besides cutting, just little buttoning as well, feather sticks, and all the kind of cooking. It's perfect. It's just perfect, and it's like $9. It's still razor sharp. You can believe me, guys. It's just very good survival knife on budget with a plastic sheath and a waist holder. I just love this knife. My next one, and it was really expensive, around 60 to 80 bucks, is my Swiss Army knife. This guy I didn't use so much when I first got it. It was you know, just like a souvenir or to make my life better. I'm sure this is a very sturdy knife, and it has so many things on it that I can definitely use it and put it under survival knife list, because it's really compact and has, I don't know, maybe 20 to maybe 25 different options you can use it as, you know, all the screwdrivers and the blades. And this is probably 3-inch long blade, the longest one you have, but it's just razor sharp, and you can use it for your survival, whittling, and even, you can believe me on that, wood buttoning or feather sticks if you want or need it, you know. So I'd take this knife with me. It also has a hanger, which is really nice. You can use your carabiner and just hang it on your waist, and it weighs probably half a pound or even less. So very good knife to carry with you. My next one, and it's as you can see, pure beauty, and it was an expensive one, around 150 to 200 bucks. So this knife, I never used it because it's so expensive and it's so valuable to me. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna work in survival situations. It's a hunter knife. You can see it's quite a large knife, and look at this beauty. I mean, this is a beautiful blade, and you can see this wood handle is just absolutely beautiful. It is razor sharp, and it is heavy and quite a, you know, wide blade, sturdy, but I never use it, as I said, because it is too valuable and too expensive. And probably, maybe in some fancy hunting or fishing tours, I can take it with me when I have other options. It doesn't mean that you can't carry it every day, but I am not going to be abusing it and, you know, damaging its blade on daily basis, like my poor but strong knife which I use. So next one is my fillet knife, and I would really appreciate your comments, what you have and how you use, and maybe in the comment section just, you know, write your comment and rate which of the knives you would prefer to use. It is made in Finland. It is really thin knife. It's really a good fillet knife with a wooden handle and very light. I would use it as a spare, you know, in survival situation, but as a fillet knife it's perfect. And it is like a souvenir. You can see this sign over here. Yes, in survival situation it can do, but not the best. It is really thin, so it can break at any minute. So for cutting, maybe spear fishing, this is going to be perfect knife because it is light and you got your waist holder over here as well. But for start the use, I would prefer to have something else with me. So my next one, I made a video on it actually. This is a true survival knife. It is very cheap, I would say 15 to 20 bucks compared to what it has. It has a clip on the side and a whistle and tiny, I would say unreliable, but it's better than nothing, ferrous rod, which I managed to start a fire with in my previous video. I'm going to put the link down below, but was pretty hard and it broke on me. As for the survival situation, this is perfect blade. You can see it's like 4-inch blade and it is sharp, has this clip as I said, and I got some paracord on it, which is very useful as well. In survival situations, you can just take it out and, you know, make a fishing line out of these strings inside, or just build a shelter. And I mean, there are a million uses for the paracord, as you know. So this is a very good knife, not the top, but in survival situations, I would rather have this knife with me than like this fillet knife. So it's just a preference and what you can do, and it can be used for buttoning. It's gonna take some beating as well. Good for cutting or some whittling projects as well, and like building a shelter or even like spear fishing. This is gonna be good choice right here. One of the gems is coming on the way. I'm gonna show you. It's not completely a camping knife or the knife set, but probably outdoor cooking more for the, you know, outdoor camping and cooking lovers. And I will really appreciate your opinion on that. This beauty right here. And it has a carrying, if I can show you, carrying leather case. This is a present from one of my friends, and I'm really happy to have it. I'm about to show you all these beautiful hand-forged knives I got in there. See, I never yet used this. They're still in the factory or the blacksmith forge grease, I would say. And look at this beauty. Just a razor sharp knife. This is one of them. I'm about to show you other ones, what's in the set. There are a total of 5, and it is brilliant that you can actually carry it on your shoulder even. So my next one here, a little bit different chef knife. This is a little shorter, really chubby. Look at these lengths. It's not a everyday carry knife for sure. Look at this patcher. This is my third one in the kit. It's butchering meat, bones, and this forging pattern is just absolutely gorgeous. As I said, it's still in factory or the blacksmith oil. I had no chance to use it. I'm gonna definitely use this kit in my outdoor cooking videos. Let me show you two more remaining. The skinning knife. Look at this little beauty. How beautiful is this? Look, just beautiful. And this is my last one, also a chef knife, and very beautiful. I mean, it is hand forged, and I feel I almost cut my finger on this edge. It's razor sharp, as I told you. We're gonna have chance to see these knives in action, how they cut, and whether they are worth to carry in outdoor activities. And it's brilliant that it has this military style carrying case. I just love it. And there is a handle also. Look at that. How comfortable it is for professional outdoor chefs. When you show up there with your knife set. Let's put it aside now. It's very hot. It was over 110 degrees, I think 113 Fahrenheit, which is around 45 Celsius yesterday in Jersey, and it is pretty much almost the same today. I found a little shade to film this. So yeah, drink water, stay hydrated. That's one of the survival tips. Main survival tips, I would say. All right, we're gonna continue. This is not a knife, it's a Leatherman, okay? But because it has knives, and you can see it's been used and abused for years. This is probably 12 to 15 years old. I had to relocate my camera because sun is directly looking at it and it's overheating. It is just so hot, I'm already sweating. So yeah, let's get back to business. So you can see the broken tip, that was my bed. This guy right here has many different uses. It's really heavy to carry for camping or, you know, outdoor trips, but it has so many different brilliant things. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. And of course, compared to my Swiss knife, this is gonna do a little bit, maybe more job, depending on the situation. But in survival situation, I would prefer to carry this light, nice little knife set combo rather than, you know, the Leatherman, which weighs like maybe 2 pounds, or a pound for sure. But yeah, it started because it's been with me for maybe 15 years and I use it really often on my cars, cutting things, even sewing. I tried this saw right here. There are screwdrivers, pliers as you saw, a couple of files. I'm gonna show you. There is a file, like a nail file, the sharpener. So yeah, you can see by the sheath that it's been used a lot. This is a lifetime thing. My next one, which I bought in 2007, this is a Special Force tactical knife, which is with me almost 20 years now, 2007. So I use it quite often, sharpened it probably, I don't know, maybe 25 to 50 times. I can't remember. It has a clip, very light alloy handle, and just right size, I'd say. And you can use it as a spare. You can see these holes on the side. It is a hand protection as well. It has little saw and a blade, and it's 4 inches long blade. It's very light and very sharp. And this clip on the sides is very comfortable. You can carry it over or under your pocket or even on the waist if you want to. This is a tactical survival knife, and lots of memories with this knife, and I just love it. Yeah, it was expensive. I think it was around 80 to 90 bucks at the time. Never regretted it, paying so much for this knife. I would carry it every day. Now, these two guys, they're not knives. I just wanted to show you what cheap knives look like. Look at this. I bought it on Temu, was probably 15 to 20 bucks, and it's butchering or chopping like more an X than the knife, but it's still in the knife category, I'd say, and I used it like a couple of times, and it's already been rusty over here, you can see, and not of the best ones. Try to make it sharp, didn't work out. I don't know what kind of metal is this, but for buttoning, like the chopping, yes. For survival, I don't want to carry it with me, unless I have, wood to button and, just chop the larger firewood to the smaller ones. I think this is the only use it can be. I don't think it's going to be cutting bones while, butchering meat well, because I tried to sharpen it and it just didn't work out. I'm going to try it again, but yeah. This is one of them. You don't want to carry it, but in the backyard, yeah, why not? I mean, I can give it a good use. Also a cheap one too, so can't complain. And my last one will be, it's like a little spade survival thing. Why I decided to show you this, because there is a blade over here. There is a peeler right over here. You can peel your potatoes with this. There's a multi-tool over here, and you can dig just like a military spade or shovel. There's a bottle opener, and there is, I don't know if you can see, little screwdriver. And right above this, there is a blade, which is blunt completely. I gotta try hard to cut my finger on it, but I think, and I will, sharpen this. So yeah, it just has little cutting capability right now, but if you sharpen it, I don't know if you can see my finger cut. They're right there. Yeah, it just peeled my skin off a little bit. I tried hard. And metric and imperial measuring, you can measure like your waypoints on your map. Has this beautiful, brilliant paracord line, which is very useful as well. And it's a hollow inside, there's a hole right there. I can use this as a spare or the weapon defending myself, because I can take a stick and just put it in and make or transform this into a weapon, hunting tool or defending tool. So that's why I thought bringing this up will be useful to you guys. And one more thing, drink water. This is my ferrous rod with a little cutting blade. As you can see, it's like a strike tool. It's also a blade. So wanted to bring it to your attention. It has a compass, has a whistle, ferrous rod itself, which works. I've already tried it in my videos, and there's a little blade which can be used to cut ropes or some other stuff. See if I can strike it right there. Oh, hope I didn't burn my camera. I would carry, let's say, these two together or these two together, rather than, those, let's say, almost useless little tiny ferrous rod, which is attached to this blade. I don't complain. It just, in survival situation, if it's damp, I don't think this is gonna do any good. Even though I managed to start the fire with this, it was very hard. And in survival situations, you don't have so much time. So I would consider carrying this guy And let's say this guy together, then carrying one with all-in-one blades, which have everything and nothing works, if you know what I mean. There are many on the market which have these ferrous rods, double blades, I don't know, there were arrowheads and all that included in one, especially the cheap ones. They would break on you as they would not work as intended. Blades are not sharp or very fragile, and actually you get what you pay for. So I hope this episode was interesting to you guys. I would love to see your comments and which knives or multi knife sets you've liked and what you prefer to have. I would love to see your feedback. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell button so you never miss a video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.